Thank you, Tyler. Now that we've talked about our project as a whole as well as food insecurity, let's talk about communication and community. Communication is part of our everyday life, and we have so many different platforms to talk to each other. But our team realized that when we stop and think about communication, we really take it for granted and we never really appreciate all that it does for us. But when we look at it through the perspective of programs that are fighting social issues such as food finders, we realize just how important communication is for them, because it helps them be able to grow and expand their program to be able to help more people every day. Now, of course, with communication comes community. For a lot of people, community is just their surrounding area and the people in it. But community is actually so much more than that. Community is, of course, those people in your surrounding area, but it's also people anywhere that are being supportive and care about your efforts and your program. Now, when we're taking what we realized from communication and community and we put it together, we realized that in order to run a program like Food Finders, it takes a strong, supportive community around them. And in order to build this community and the connection to it, it takes effective and efficient communication with them. For Food Finders, this communication plays a vital role in building strong community around them. And this diagram is located on foodfinders.org, and it's there to help people understand how they get their food, where it goes, how it's delegated, and then who it goes to. Now, even though at first glance, this just seems like a very simple 4-stop flowchart, but when you stop and you think about all the communication that goes into it, you realize just how extensive it actually is. For instance, they have to communicate with every one of their donors, whether it be the food manufacturers to the farmers. They have to talk to every single one of them to figure out what they're going to be receiving, if they have to pay for it, and when they would receive it. But once they finally get it to the food bank, they have to talk inside to figure out where they're going to delegate to which programs based off of what program needs what. And once they finally have figured that out, they need to talk to their community and talk to their volunteers as well as their clients to be able to efficiently communicate with them what they will be receiving and how they can help and when things will be happening. Now, reviewing everything that our team has realized and now that we better understand is that communication is so important, not only just in our personal lives, but everywhere for programs, especially like Food Finders. And along with this communication comes a strong community behind it. And community can be so much more than just the people that are surrounding your area. And of course, takes so much from both the community and communication to be able to run programs such as Food Finders. I'm now going to pass it off to my teammate James, who's going to talk about what we've learned throughout this entire semester and through working in this project.